So if you guys have ever shopped for coins online, you may have come across this place called Etsy. Etsy may just very well be the last place you ever want to shop for coins online. Here's why. Literally all you have to do is go to etsy.com and type in rare coins, and the first thing you see is this. $10,000 for a wheat penny, $30,000 for a Sacagawea. What is going on? So today we thought it would be a good idea to take a look at some of these Etsy coin listings and try and figure out what the heck is going on. So without any further ado, we present to you Dumb Coin Post number 4. Alright, so as you saw earlier, all I did was type in rare coins on Etsy, and once you get past all of the ads, the first listing that you see is this rare coins wheat pennies. It's basically, I have no idea, it's just a couple of wheat pennies it looks like.
Look at all the pictures.
And, yeah, we have all these pictures here. Here's wheat penny, wheat penny. There's an Indian head cent right there. And some Canadians. It looks like this guy just did a coin roll hunting box right there. Maybe he threw an Indian in as well, and he's just trying to sell what he found for the low price of $10,000. Kevin, what do you think?
This whole site, I have no idea what's going on. It must be like people on this specific site do not know the value of coins at all, or no one's buying this, which would be my best guess. It's just someone trying to scam, get that one dumb person to make a purchase and they have $10,000 in the pocket. That would be my best guess.
All right, so maybe that was just a fluke. $10,000 for a few pennies. Let's go on to the very next. Oh my gosh. So the very next listing is a Sacagawea dollar. There were millions and millions of these made, by the way, and they have it listed for $30,000. Let's see if they have any sort of justification for why this should be a $30,000
this is
coin.
something I actually see not a lot, but sometimes. Sacagawea rare dollar coin contained in coin flip. As if containing a coin in a coin flip is a selling point. You can get 100 coin flips for $2. I've done it multiple times. I do it many times a month.
Well, I don't know. Maybe these are platinum staples.
Yeah, exactly. Something ridiculous like that.
Read
Yeah. This is really funny. On the shopping site, many Sacagawea coins are sealed. Not many, exactly, because this coin is not in collector's condition.
They're just making up words.
What is even happening here? Oh, is it sealed? Is he talking about the coin flip again? Like this is
That's exactly
like a
$20,000
$20,000 coin flip?
Because it's sealed in a little bit of plastic. That's why it's worth so much money. Of course. How can you not know that, Kevin?
I have a few sack coins too, but none look like this one because it's been sealed for 20 years and in collector's condition.
It just goes on and on. Unbelievable. Price negotiable. At least maybe we can get it down to 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're 0 for 2 now on the Etsy listings. Let's see if we can get something on the third listing. And of course we have a Sacagawea dollar for $2,500. So this is a different seller here, and we only have 2 pictures, really all you need for a 1979 Sacagawea dollar. We have the obverse here and the reverse here. It looks like it's in circulating condition. I don't think this one's collector's condition. Rare find. There's only one in stock apparently.
It's definitely not sealed though.
And it says it's vintage because it's from the 1990s. The thing is, it's actually a 1979, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So they couldn't even get that part right. So here's the description. Go ahead and take a look at that.
Rare coin that has error. If you need more pics, just ask.
So this is something that I see quite a bit. People say that their coins have an error, but they don't actually specify what that error is. And a lot of times, even if they do specify, it's very obviously just a damaged coin. I don't know what they're talking about as far as an error on this coin. I don't see anything really wrong with it. I don't even see a damaged area where they could maybe think it's an error. It just kind of makes me mad that they would say that it has an error. It obviously doesn't. So we're 0 for 3 now, but let's see if that fourth coin is, and of course it's a $25,000 quarter.
1965 quarter rare coin, no mint mark.
So this is another thing that I've seen, is that people think that because the coin doesn't have a mint mark, it's actually some sort of error or a rare coin. I think what people aren't realizing here is that the no mint mark really just means that the coin was made in Philadelphia, and it had been like that for a very long time, up until I believe the 70s or 80s, where they started putting that Philadelphia mint mark on the coins. And even today, they don't put that Philadelphia mint mark on certain coins. For example, the pennies, they don't put the Philadelphia mint mark on, with the exception of the 2017 penny. So this just goes to show that just because your coin doesn't have a mint mark, it doesn't mean it's valuable. And a lot of times the Philadelphia mint mark actually had higher mintages than the Denver and San Francisco mints. Okay, so we've gone through the top row of search results. Those are all ridiculous. Let's see if we can find something a little bit more reasonable. reasonable.
Alright, so here's the search result. Let's just scroll through here a little bit and try to find something that might actually be a good deal. Here's another $30,000 1965 quarter, $300, $1,000 for Susan B. Anthony.
Just more of the same, really.
Roman coin. This is probably the best deal I've seen so far. I'm not too familiar with ancients. Let's see what we got here. This looks like a copper round. It is a 1909 S penny, which is a very rare coin. In this condition, it might actually be worth $20,000. But this looks like a copper round or a terrible counterfeit.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look at that reverse side to see if we have a VDB. What?
Whoa.
That's not even the same.
The second picture is a completely different coin. It's a 1946 wheat penny that has been like filed down or something. Guys, I have no idea what's going on in this site. These are all completely different sellers. This isn't one or two people.
All right, let's head back to the search results, see if we can get something a little bit more reasonable.
Here we go. Here's the first thing that popped up. This is going for $1.75. This is a 1917 San Francisco Lincoln cent. This is a very reasonable listing. It's definitely still a little high. I'd say this is about a dollar coin. I know this isn't a super rare date or anything. It's an average condition, but still for $1.75, that's completely reasonable. It's something you'd find on eBay all day long. This is the kind of thing that you want to look for when you're buying coins. I wouldn't exactly buy this, but this is what you're looking for. All right, so here's an interesting one. This is a coin that would actually warrant the price tag if it were to be genuine. I haven't looked at the listing yet, but I doubt it's genuine. This is a 1943 copper wheat cent, and as we know, these most of the pennies in 1943 were made out of steel for the war, but very few of them were made out of copper. They're extremely rare.
Yeah.
$30,000 is actually a very reasonable price tag. So let's see what we're looking at here. It is in some type of holder, COANA. I've never heard of that certified.
Yeah.
Genuine wheat penny, genuine. First impressions, it's very corroded, it's very damaged. It's actually looking like a 1948 wheat penny instead of a 1943.
So here's the holder that it's in. It says CAONA certified. Literally never heard of that. Let me know if in the comments down below if you guys have. It looks like probably just a 1948 filed down to look like a 1943. That's my best guess. It's kind of funny how these genuine coins have to be in such bad condition where you have to take guesses at what the date is. I'm trying to figure out how they even came up with this.
It looks to be like a semi-legit holder. It's got like that sticker with the reflective tape on it or whatever it is, which is something that you would see in PCGS or NGC. But this is obviously not a genuine coin. This is a very small company, if it's even a real company. Maybe this person just made this slab himself.
Could
or something.
be. All right, so I was curious. I went and looked up CAONA coin certification, and literally the first thing that popped up is this listing, the 1943 copper penny. So I'm gonna call bullcrap on this one. I really don't think that it doesn't look like CAONA is even a real thing.
It looks like there's a lot of listings from Etsy with this certification service.
Yeah, so it looks like all of the people who are referencing this are just trying to say that this is a legitimate business, but I can't even find it online. It doesn't seem to have any websites, so I am a little bit weary of what CAONA really means. So another thing that I find kind of weird about a lot of these listings is that a lot of them end up being the dollar coins. Like, for instance, up here we have another Sacagawea. It says, this is a rare coin that is rare because of its circulation the year it was printed. It's like one of the most common Sacagaweas. What are you even referencing here? But anyways, here's another one. This is an Eisenhower dollar, and then another Susan B. Anthony dollar. It's like, I don't know, this Eisenhower dollar is kind of looking like a good deal, only $395 versus the 50 grand for another Susan B. Anthony, which it just says mint condition rare coin. So this is kind of interesting. Once you get onto the second page of results, you actually end up finding some more reasonable listings. Like, for instance, here's a 1906 Liberty Head nickel for $8. I mean, still, that's not the best deal in the world, but it's also not the worst. It seems like it's in decent condition. I would buy that coin for maybe 50 cents to $1 in a regular coin shop. Right. But you know, $8 is kind of a steal versus these $50,000 that we're seeing in other places.
All right, here we go. There's something I'm more familiar with. A 1817 matron head United States large cent. It looks to be actually a problem-free coin. I'd say about AGFR condition. Let's see what they're asking. $24. You know, that's not a terrible price. $24 is certainly a high retail price, but I could see a coin like that selling for that.
What I like about this listing is that it only gives you 2 pictures, which is really all you need. Like the ones that are asking 50 grand are gonna give you every angle of the coin. It's like, why are you even doing that? It's just the same picture sideways. So just to drive this point home, our final listing of the day is this 2000p, what they say is an error-struck South Carolina state quarter. Basically what you have here is a damaged coin, and I just want to really drive this home. Damage does not equal error coin, and this is something that a lot of people seem to have trouble believing, and if you try and tell these people that this is not an error coin, they can sometimes get furious. So you got to be careful with the way that you approach it. This is an interesting looking coin, but it does appear to be just damaged, and it's definitely not an error coin. Alright, so just as a little ray of hope at the end here, it looks like if you switch up your search terms and actually look up US coins, you find much better deals. We're out of the tens of thousands of dollars here. These actually look pretty legitimate, so if you are looking for coins on Etsy, I would look up US coins, or just, you know, whatever coins you're looking for. Of course, we'd probably recommend going to eBay. That's probably the best place to find the best deals.
For sure.
And also find, you know, sellers that are a little bit more reputable than people on Etsy. It's just a little fun to go to Etsy and try to figure out what is going on over there, because we're still kind of confused on the whole concept of it.
After seeing all these ridiculous posts, if you're interested in buying some real coins at real market prices, there are plenty of places to do it. Myself being one of those places, I run a legitimate eBay page and I run a legitimate Instagram page. Both of those links will be in the description below. Shoot me a message on Instagram before you go to my eBay. I can give you a better deal on my Instagram and we can work something out. Or if you just have any questions about coins in general, if someone's reputable in the community, I'd love to talk to you. I just love to talk coins, so shoot me a message.
Alright guys, that is going to pretty much wrap up Dumb Coin Post number 4. As always, if you see any dumb coin posts in the wild, definitely be sure to send them to me on my Facebook page or my Instagram. I'll have links for those down in the description below. But with that being said, that's going to pretty much do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because we post new videos like this every single week. Always bring you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next one.
See you guys.